Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. And here we are. We are playing HyperDimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Now, you may not know this, but Neptunia is one of my all-time favorite game franchises, and I am a massive fan. I streamed it a long time ago, back in the early days of this channel. So yeah, just like I did with Neko Power Volume 1, you could effectively call this Neptunia Rebirth 1, what did I call that series? Was it Redux or something? It was something like that. But of course I don't have my controller connected, so I'm probably going to have to quit the game and go back in again. That's one thing that's kind of annoying about these games. You have to connect your controller before you start. Which sucks, but hey. At least we know now. Just get through all this again. But the controller still isn't working. What the hell? How do I get this to work? Oh, now it's got it. Okay. I need to change it. Okay. Okay, thank you. Apply and return. So yeah, also, I discovered that this game has a few limits to it, but they, there's a special mod that like unlocks the frame rates and stuff, and increases the resolution. So I think this resolution screen is better than it was. Of course, you know, not all of it is like. It's a mod that supports 8K basically. My monitor is only 2K HDR, so I think it looks better than it did before when I tried it without it. So without any things there, let's go. Oh, yeah, I got the deluxe pack, so it came with all the DLC, all the additional characters and stuff. Yeah, and we're gonna play it sub, you know, in Japanese dub. I hope you don't mind. But those are the dubs I've grown up with, and over the years, the voice cast has changed multiple times for multiple characters. So at least this one gives us a bit more consistency in that. So that's why I decided to opt in for this. Just need to get the chat up there, don't I? Go. And back we go.
ここは4人の守護女神という存在が大陸を司り、そのもとにメーカーキャラが集う現実とは異なる世界の一つ。
Also known as the goddesses, who represent their country.
このゲーム業界は下界と呼ばれる人々の住む4つの大陸と、その遥か空の彼方にある女神の住む天界によって構成されていました。
Exactly, that's why they're goddesses, because they live on an upper plane.
女神ブラックハートが守護を司る重厚なる黒の大地ラステーション。女神ホワイトハートが守護を司る夢見る白の大地ルイー。女神グリーンハートが守護を司る雄大なる緑の大地リーンボックス。
I mean, they're certainly interesting, like titles and stuff. The land of Bat Regality, land of green pastures. I miss what the other one was.
そして女神パープルハートが守護を司る革新する紫の大地プラネトゥーン。
Alright, so yeah, this I quite enjoy this game series. As I said, it's one of my favorites. I played it right from the beginning, from the original Neptunia, which had loads of problems, but it didn't stop me platinuming it.
4つの大陸を守護する守護女神たちはこのゲーム業界の統一をめぐり終わりのない闘争に身を焼かれながら戦い続けました。
It's like they want to unite all of the people, but you know, they each have their preferences. So, you know, I have a feeling that they'll struggle to actually convert everyone, to be honest.
それが後にハード戦争と呼ばれる終わりのない戦いの歴史です。
You remember that? Remember the console wars of the 90s? Yes, I'm that old. Yeah. I mean, there's still technically it's not as anywhere near as bad as before. I mean, there's a lot more collaboration now than there was back then. It's interesting because Celestia back in the original HyperDimension Neptunia was actually, you know, like a land of gods, you know.
あなたたちもしぶといわね。いい加減諦めてやられたら。
Because you're all equally matched and no one wants to be the loser.
そのセリフ、いい加減聞き飽きたわ。何百年も戦い続けてきたのよ。ここで引くわけにはいかないわ。
Really? So yeah, this is a world where the console wars have always been a thing. Hundreds of years, that's a long time, but then that's how long gods are, isn't it? That's how old they normally are.
それはこっちも同じだ。それに、てめえらみたいなのを真の女神にしてたまるかよ。
And yet, why do they want the title of True Goddess? That's something I'd like to know.
こんなバカバカしい戦い、いつまで続けなければならないのかしら。
If you're tired, why don't you just stop? No one's stopping you from just not fighting each other and just accepting what you have.
なら、てめえからくたばりやがれ!
Well, that's not very nice.
冗談はその下品な言葉遣いだけにしてくださる？私は成し遂げなければならない崇高なる目的のため、ここで敗れるわけにはいきませんの。
Now, I forget whether there's that infamous line in this remake. I can't remember.
うるせえ！こちとらてめえのその回りくどい言葉遣いにはイライラしてんだ！くたばれデカチチ！
There it is, the infamous line, Thunder Tits.
いいではありませんの。胸とはいわば母性の象徴。女神としての器の大きさを表しているようではなくて。
And she certainly makes a point of showing those off, doesn't she?
でも、それで言ったら、あなたが一番女神にふさわしくないのかもしれませんわね。
It is kind of interesting though, isn't it? I guess one of them had to be flat, I guess. Just to fulfill a quota. Even if in their human form, Neptune is kind of flat. I mean, she's not flat, but she's very tiny compared to the others.
だと言わせておけばくだらねえごたくをペラペラと死ね死にやがれ
Why so mad? Whiteheart. Why so mad?
すきやり
Ooh. Look at that. Sneak attack.
てめえ危ねえだろ
Damn straight it was.
くだらないおしゃべりをしてる方が悪いのよ
I mean, that's a fair point.
けどこんな不毛な戦いいつまで続くのかしら
Because they are evenly matched, so no one can get the upper hand on anyone else.
ならまずは一人減らそうじゃないか
Ooh, there you go. It took hundreds of years for someone to just come in, someone to just say, why don't you gang up on someone then if you want to, like, destabilize the stalemate?
確かに数が減れば少しは戦況が変わるかもしれませんわね
It's crazy though, isn't it? How easily they are willing to agree with a random voice from nowhere. Not saying it's not a good idea, but, you know, it's clearly an evil one.
なかなかいい提案じゃない。
And they don't even question who said that.
何みんな何を言っているの
Yes, unfortunately she was away from that, so she didn't hear it.
で誰にするんだその脱落者第1号は
Well, I think we know where this is going, don't we?
パープルハートネプテューヌはどうだろう
Literally, because it's funny because this is literally what happened in the actual console war, wasn't it? Sega was ousted in the end.
そうですわねこのまま残られても厄介ですしネプテューヌで異論はありませんわ
when we get one down and we can fight more, yeah, I think, you know, she'd be the strongest, so, you know, we'd best bake it. If we're gonna team up on someone, it has to be that one, right?
ああ、私も異論はね。3人とも誰と話しているの？
Well, obviously someone who wants you out of the way.
そういうことだから悪く思わないでよね。
Oh no.
一体何が何なの？
Well, why did they need to explain anything when they're about to get rid of you, huh? Honestly. I mean, little cutscenes like this are a really nice addition to the remakes. I mean, you know, she is very strong, isn't she? Holding her own pretty well. But obviously, she has to use up more power than the others, so she'd inevitably tire first, wouldn't she? She's having to work 3 times as hard as the others. I mean, what else could she do in that scenario? Denied! Oof. Well, that was a short game. Rest in peace, Neptune. It's a shooting star. You should have made a wish, Compa. Probably didn't have to see the opening cutscene, but I know it's not always the same cutscene. There are a couple of games that do that. They have like a cutscene for the title screen opening and one for the actual in-game opening. Record of Argoris War 2 is one such example. Well, I hope you guys are all doing fine. It is so nice knowing that my Saturday stream can literally always go ahead now. I never have to be at work for the moment. Oh, White Serenity, that was hers, that's right. For some reason in my mind it was White Snow, I thought. Considering she is like in a snowy place. And there we go, title screen.
暗い。てか真っ暗？ここどこ？
どこ？
あ、わかった。さては停電だね。それともブレーカーが落ちたのかな？
She's always so happy, Neptune. It's kind of hard not to be smiling when Neptune's around because, you know, she's just so... She's like Yui from K-On!, she really is.
でも、それにしては自分だけはえらくはっきりと立ち絵に蛍光塗料を使ってますくらい明るいよね。
Unfortunately, we can't see that particular detail.
これぞ、まさに主人公としての輝きなんちゃって。
Were you though? I sometimes wonder.
っていうか、もしもーし、誰かいませんか？いないなら勝手に歩き回っちゃうけど、 初回仕様のパケとか踏んでも知らないよ。
Well, who on earth would leave their figures on the floor? I mean, little kids would, but nah, okay. I guess that makes sense. I mean, she has no idea where she is.
けどまあそんなもの落ちてるわけないんだけどね。多分。
Yes, I certainly wouldn't. I have a nice display cabinet next to my computer desk with my figurines in it. Not all of them, I have too many. I'm trying to get rid of some, to be honest. But no one's buying. No one's on eBay is buying them, so I'm kind of stuck with them until someone does.
けどこんなわけもわからないところじゃ何が落ちていても不思議じゃないよね。
There's all sorts of things you could step in on the ground, eh?
飲みかけのとか食べかけのとか変なもの踏んじゃったらどうしよう。やっぱりじっと地送りを待つ方が無難かも。
And here it is, the first of many fourth wall breaks that this game series has. There weren't so many in the original HyperDimension Neptunia, but I suppose by this point they had a brand, so yeah.
ああもうわけわかんないよ。ここどこ？ねえ本当に誰もいないの？歩き回っちゃうよ。
I mean, no one's stopping you, go right ahead.
ってネプなんか踏んだ。ぐにゃっとした何これ？飲みかけのジュース？それともポテチ？
Ew, I hope it's not what you would first suspect it would be. Probably not. It must be so lonely.
暇。
Can't I just wake up or something?
大体地送りって誰のって話だよ。遅れてすみません。お待たせしました。
Oh, okay. There is someone here.
声？ねえ、誰なの？てか、遅れたって何に？もしかしてメイドへのお誘い？待って、私まだ死にたくないよ。
Quite the opposite, I'm afraid, Neptune. Your soul left heaven and fell to earth.
そんなに混乱しないでください。すみません。驚かせてしまいましたね。私は司書イストワール。ネプトゥーヌさん、下界に落ちたあなたにお願いがあって、こうして呼びかけているのです。
Because it's damn well obvious that my prayers weren't getting answered from here. So I'm glad one of you came down.
師匠？師匠。師匠。師匠。
No.
もしかして師匠？
I just love how this is obviously the localization. Because that is obviously not what she said.
やっぱり私死んだんだ。てか、下界ってどこ？冥界とか地獄のもっと下の方？
Now, why on earth would you think that?
こんなことだったら HDD のデータ消したり未練がないように積み毛を崩しとくんだったよ。
What on earth would she have on her HDD that she wouldn't want anyone to see? You're very suspicious, Neptune.
ネプテューヌさん、お願いですから一度深呼吸して落ち着いてください。
Yes, please. Please do that.
わわわわわわわわわ、誰かに秘蔵の HDD コレクションを見られるかもしれないのに落ち着いてなんかいられないよ。
Special, huh? I am very curious now.
ネプテューヌさんは死んでなんかいません。今はただ気を失っているだけなんです。
Yes, of course you have.
そうなの？
Surely if you were being judged, you'd have a beam of light on you, and you'd be being judged right now, which you're not, so...
よかった。これで一安心だよ。てか、天の声さんはなんで私の名前知ってるの？もしかして私のファン？
How do you know yourself? Yeah, how do you even know yourself? No, Histoire is something very important to Neptune, but you'll find that out in a bit.
確かに天の声のように聞こえるかもしれませんが、私は司書イストワール。ゲーム業界の歴史の記録者であり、女神様の補佐をするものです。
There you go. She is the tome. She is the tome of game industry.
ああ、流した。
she just did?
すみません。いちいち突っ込むのがめんどくさかったので、つい。
Yeah, why do you need everything pointed out to you? Are you stupid? She is kind of stupid.
そしてめんどくさいってぶっちゃけられた？時間もないので、本題に入らせてもらいます。
Yes, please do. I think we've waffled on enough.
お願いです、ネプテューヌさん。私に力を貸してください。
Yes.
あれ？ねえ、なんか聞き取りづらいよ。ねえってば。
Right, okay. You'd think you would actually hear the static. I guess they wanted the player to know what she's saying,
お
though.
願いです。彼女をマジェコンヌを止めてください。そしてあなたたちの運命を操るハード戦争を。
Put an end to the console war. I guess they're still stuck in one.
うるさい。
Was that an alarm clock? Where's the alarm clock?
やば、なんか壊しちゃった。
Did you break the clock?
てか、あれ？ここ、どこ？
Here she is.
やっと目を覚ましたですね。おはようございます。とは言ってももうお昼は回っているんですけど。
Good morning is something that is like country folk say, isn't it? Good morning to you.
ここ私の部屋じゃないよね。もしかしてあなたの部屋？てか、なんで私は見ず知らずの人の部屋のベッドで寝てたの？
Well, look around. This is purely the room of a medical profession, right? You got the giant syringe, the heart print curtains.
そう、それは昨日の夜のことです。ベランダで夜空を見上げていたら、一筋の流れ星が落ちたです。それがあなただったです。
Indeed. I'm surprised you didn't try and make a wish on her when she first saw her.
私だったですか。なんか一気に展開を馳せられた気がするのは私だけ？てか、私空から降ってきたの？
The start of a trope that Neptune ends up creating.
多分です。映画の八つ橋村の湖の水死体のごとく綺麗に刺さっていたです。
So basically, she landed head first. And she wasn't in goddess form when she was falling, so how is she not dead with her head splattered all over like a cracked egg?
なんとなく状況が分かったような。
Oh, yes.
それ八つ橋村じゃなくてネプガミ家の一族じゃないかな。
Yeah, Soul Calibur, that one. I'm sure you get that one.
そうでした。ネプガミ家の一族でした。よく間違うんですよね。
I love how they just blank out different parts of the name. It's kind of weird. Why can't you keep it consistent?
それで突き刺さっていたあなたを抜いたら気を失っていたのでベッドまで運んだです。
Well, it's not a surprise if she fell from the sky head first.
おお、一人で運んでくれたんだ。すごーい。意外に力持ちなんだね。大変じゃなかった？
She doesn't really look all that strong, does she, when you look at her? She certainly has no muscle of any particular note.
私、看護学校に通っているんです。看護実習でも患者さんに見立てたお人形さんやクラスメートを運んだりするから慣れてるです。
I don't like the way she phrased that, moving bodies. Why not moving the unconscious? Because moving bodies sounds like they're already dead.
そういえば自己紹介がまだだったですね。私はコンパっていうです。
Here she is, our first party member.
私はネプティアヌ。助けてくれてありがとう、コンパ。そんでもってよろしくね。
It's not really a spoiler, you saw her on the title screen. And in the opening video, so you know, it's no spoiler.
よろしくです。
Yeah, the joke here is that Neptune is apparently very hard for the Japanese to pronounce.
ああ、ちょっと言いにくいよね、私の名前。自分でもそう思うもん。いいよ、ネプコーでも、ネプネプでも、ネプエモンでも好きに呼んで。
But why would you call yourself Neptuna? You're not a fish.
じゃあ、ネプネプって呼ぶです。よろしくです、ネプネプ。
It's clearly the nickname she was destined to get from Compa. I just love the way she says it. Nepu nepu.
そういえば、ネプネプ。よーく見ると、いろんなところが傷だらけです。私が見てあげるです。
Well, she was in a bit of a 3v1 fight, so of course she's gonna have some injuries.
ああ、本当だ。なんか1対3でフルボッコにされた後に地面に突き刺さったような気がしないでもないけど。すり傷だけってことは、きっと気のせいだよね。じゃあよろしく。
Now you think you can see why they decided to take her out. Because, you know, oh, it's only scratches. I'm obviously fine. It's like, no, you were in a bit of a... You were sandbagged, like you said.
じゃあ、お洋服を脱ぎ脱ぎするですよ。
Oh, hello! I didn't realize this was going to go into... Well, that's a lie. I did know. It's getting into Yuri territory now.
脱ぎ脱ぎ。
She seems completely fine with that.
ストップストップ。なんで治療するのに裸になる必要があるのさ。
Oh, what is that reference? That's a reference to something, isn't it? The more skin you expose, the more powerful you get. I can't remember what that was a reference to, though.
脱がないと包帯が負けないです。これも治療です。恥ずかしがることなんてないですよ。
Absolutely. You're both girls here.
いや、それは分かってるんだけど。じゃあ巻くですよ。ぐーるぐーるぐーる。
Yeah, she's still in training, guys. Oh my.
コンパ？もう少し優しく巻いてもらえるかな。ちょっと苦しいような。
You see what I mean? You see what I meant earlier? Neptune's not flat per se. She's still got a bit of bounce, but she's very small compared to the others.
動いているうちにほどけたら危ないです。だから少しくらいきつくても我慢です。
She's clearly still an amateur at putting bandages on people, obviously. Oh, boing, boing, boing.
苦しい。お腹折れちゃうよ。
I mean, surely the bandages on the upper half won't make her trip.
ぐぐ。
Uh-oh.
ネプネプ？どうしたですか？気をしっかり持つです。ネプネプ？ネプネプ？
Is that a Metal Gear Solid reference? It very well could be.
危なかった。危うくあの世に行くところだったよ。
Well, you're a goddess, so surely this nurse wouldn't kill you.
ちょっと包帯を強く締めすぎただけなのに大げさですよ、ネプネプ。
Exactly. It was only a slightly bit tight. Not too tight.
いやいや、あれは誰がどう見てもちょっとってレベルじゃないよ。ところで、ネプネプはどうして空から降ってきて突き刺さってきたんですか？
That's a good question, but not one she's going to be able to answer.
実は私も気になってさっきから思い出そうとしてるんだけど、ここで起きる前の記憶が全然思い出せないんだ。
Apart from being sandbagged.
ネプネプ、それってもしかすると記憶喪失ですか？多分そうなんじゃないかな。大変です。なんとかしてあげたいですけど、記憶喪失の治療までは。
Well, there are a few options you could use for curing amnesia. If it was blunt force trauma that caused the amnesia, then maybe another bit of blunt force trauma would rejig it. I'm pretty sure there was another one you could do. But you know, it'll just come back on its own in time. But that could take weeks, days, months, even years.
もうコンパが気にすることなんてないよ。だから落ち込まないで。
She's ever the optimist.
けど、ああ、そういえば今日は何にも食べてないんだった。ごめんコンパ、何か食べ物あるかな。
Careful, Compa. She's a protagonist. They normally have bottomless pits for stomachs.
食べ物ですか？ご飯はないですけど、おやつのプリンならあるです。
Ah, yes, a signature Japanese dessert, the pudding cup.
プリン？ねえ、プリンって何？
Oh dear, her amnesia is much worse than I imagined.
プリンを知らないんですか？初めて聞くかも。美味しいの？
Oh, you'll find out. It's going to be one of the most tastiest things you've ever eaten.
ちょっと待ってるです。今持ってくるです。
Compa always has pudding. And when she becomes friends with Neptune, she learns very quickly that she should always have a pudding on hand.
へえ、この黄色いのがプリンって言うんだ。おお、スプーンでつつくとプルンプルンだ。
That's what custard generally does when it's solidified.
ネプネプ、もしかして食べ物の記憶もないですか？
Obviously, yes.
ケーキとかカステラとか他の食べ物の名前は覚えてるから、多分私が知らないだけっぽいね。
That seems to be very selective memory loss then, isn't it?
それじゃあいただきます。僕、
I guess some things you know are just subconsciously implanted in your brain. You'll never forget them.
何これ？口の中に入れると舌の上でとろける。甘くて不思議な食感。
Very nice.
そんな大げさな。大げさなんかじゃないって。この味と食感は三つ星シェフが作ってるに間違いないよ。
It's probably just a convenience store pudding.
ねえ、これどこで売ってるの？実はそれ、私の手作りなんです。
Oh. So maybe Compa is just a pudding, like, connoisseur. She knows exactly how to make the perfect pudding.
何ですか？まさかコンパにこんな隠れた才能があったとは。
Oh, please, it's just pudding, I'm sure she'll say.
褒めすぎですよ、ネプネプ。そうです。おかわり持ってくるですね。
Yes, you've got to be hungry. So hungry, you'll need more than one pudding.
それにしても美味しかったね、コンパの手作りプリン。
I have actually tried a pudding cup. Can't really say I'm a fan, but maybe Compa's is just that good that even people who aren't so keen might enjoy it. Shame you could never try one.
そう言ってもらうと作った甲斐があるです。ところで、これからネプネプはどうするんですか？
Good question.
操作の基本は現場からっていうし、私が突き刺さってたところに行けば何かわかるかもって思うんだ。
Well, you're gonna have to get Compa to go with you because she's the one who found you.
それなら私が案内するです。
Here we are. Ah, yes, the share system. So, the station has the edge when it comes to share energy. Loey comes in a close second. Leanbox a little bit further back in third, and then Neptune is like half. But what is the others thing it talks about, do you think? So here you go. Here's literally a whole view of game industry. A world of floating continents in the sky. It's kind of weird to think that there's water up here. Although, I guess technically, it might still be under some weather formation, so I guess that is not completely unrealistic. I'm Miss Manual. I'll be giving you some game tips. Well, thank you. Is that it? Yeah, so you'll see random NPCs on the world map at times. Generally loosely referencing video games and such. Because, you know, being a game about the console wars, of course there's going to be loads of video game references.
なんかすごく大都会。ねえねえ、ここなんて街なの？
Surely this should jog her memory something, right?
ここは8つある大陸の中の一つ。女神パープルハート様が守護するプラネトゥーヌです。
Well, Neptune? Come on. How on earth can how can she find a girl called Neptune and then she lives in Planet Neptune? It's like, it's in the name, isn't it?
プラネトゥーヌって言うんだ。なんか親近感ある名前って感じだね。
Your name is literally in it, Neptune.
ネプネプの名前と似てるです。
Exactly.
ところで、これから行くところってどんなとこなの？なんか
I mean-
持ってった方がいいかな。
I mean, let's be fair. How many Neptunes do these people know? She's probably the only one.
街からちょっと離れたところにある自然公園ですから大丈夫ですよ。
However, that said, it did say they were fighting for hundreds of years. So I guess generations have come and gone, and this new generation have never actually seen the goddess. Maybe?
本当？よかった。荷物とか重いものって疲れるから苦手なんだ。あ、そうだ。
What is it, Neptune? Where's she going?
ネプネプ？アパートのゴミ置き場で何をしてるですか？
Come on, this is a common game trope.
見て見て、コンパ。木刀見つけちゃった。
Who on earth throws away a sword in the trash? You'd think you'd sell that or like dedicate it, donate it to a blacksmith to get rid of it. Why would you just throw it in the trash?
アパートの住人の誰かが中学校の修学旅行の旅先で自分用のお土産として買ったものだよ、きっと。
I mean, let's face it, Neptune was never going to go out into the wilds without a weapon, right? I guess this is as good an excuse as any to get a one.
けど、そんなもの何に使うですか？ロマン？
Live action role playing? What?
ネプネプも中学生と同じですね。
Cuppa's like, okay, Neptune, whatever you say. There. This is the city presided over by CPU Purple Heart, Planet Neptune. A city will list facilities along with a menu to talk with the inhabitants. To access, select the proper item. Whenever an event is available, an event icon will appear by the relevant facility or inhabitant as shown. You can also go to the museum menu to access the album and audio function. So at least that's a way of me to get in my, it's going to be a way for me to get my YouTube VOD images at least. You can examine previously seen CG images in the album. You can listen to different BGMs from the music section. Press the select button in battle or in a dungeon to open the quick help screen. Refer here for help information. Yeah, that's fine. That's easy enough to get. Here we are, the Virtua Forest. Ugh. What is a certain Sega franchise? Virtua Fighter? So you get it? A load of the names of these places are going to be parodies on games as well. This game is literally a video game, like, gallery. A knockoff one, at least. Anyway, into the Virtua Forest.
お、もしかしてここが私がネプガミ家の一族の水死体のごとく地面に突き刺さってた場所？
I don't think elegant's really the word.
それはもっとこの先なんですが。
She's probably left a nice hole in the ground where she landed.
ですが？
It'll probably be a landmark in this particular place.
いつの間にかモンスターさんがいっぱいです。
Looks like you're not going to be LARPing after all, Neptune.
モンスター？ああ、あの水色のプルプルした犬みたいな耳と尻尾がついてるやつ？はいです。昨日来た時はいなかったんですが。
Well, this place has literally lost its goddess protection, so it makes sense that monsters will start running amok.
ちょっと聞きたいんだけどさ、世界観的にこの世界には普通にモンスターがうようよいるんだよね。
Indeed, like any RPG.
で 昔はゲーム業界にモンスターさんなんていなかったんです。けど数年前に突然現れていろんなところで悪さをし始めたんです。
So technically, the faith was being lost, and that was weakening the goddess's protection powers. So monsters have started spawning. So I guess they really did have to break the deadlock. So you can see why that had to happen.
じゃあさ、せっかくだしモンスター退治しながら私のラットポイントに行こっか。
Indeed, give me the EXP.
ネプネプ、急にどうしたんです？いや、なんていうの、主人公としての血が騒いじゃってさ、困ってる人は見逃せないってやつ。
But how does she know she's the heroine this early on? I think she's just getting full of herself, don't you?
気持ちは嬉しいんですが、戦えるんですか？
I mean, she has her sword now, so she at least should be able to hold her own against the weakest of weak monsters.
余裕余裕、直感とこの木刀を信じて戦えば敗北はない。
The trusty sword would.
ちょっと不安ですけど、ネプネプが頑張るなら私も頑張るです。よいしょっと。
Look what she's been carrying with her the whole time.
コンパ？何その超巨大な注射器？てか、それどこに持ってたの？
I'm surprised she doesn't know. A certain thing in media is called hammer space, where you can pull things out of nowhere. That's literally a secret dimension where all items are stored for when they're needed.
マスターさんに襲われた時のためにいつも持ち歩いている護身用の注射器です。どこに持っていたかは乙女の秘密です。
Well, a lady has to have her secrets, they say.
いやー、乙女の秘密っていくらなんでもそれは無理があるような。
Nah, well, I think we should just roll with it. You've got enough on your plate to remember anyway.
てか、注射器が護身用ってのも私としては突っ込まずにはいられないんだけど。
It may be a cliche, but you know. It's a cliche, it's popular, right?
細かいことは気にしたら負けですよ、ネプネプ。さあ、モンスターさん退治をしながらどんどん進むですよ。
Alright, let's go. Let's beat up some baddies. Dungeons contain treasure cubes, save points, harvest points, and more. While in the dungeon, save at a save point, because you can save when you're not in a dungeon anytime you want. So that's useful. When you approach the icon shown here, an event will occur. Events may also include battles, so be prepared. Yes, you must always be careful. I'm not sure, but I think this is actually the patch has worked. It does look crisper than before.
待ってました。人生初のモンスター。ねえコンパ、これを倒せばいいんだよね。
It's a good job you don't actually have to fight before this fight, so you're always going to be at full health.
はいです。一見可愛く見えるスライムさんですが、悪いモンスターさんなので手加減はいらないです。
They're cute, but they're bad, so we can still hurt them, it's fine.
よーし、まずは肩慣らしにチュートリアル戦闘行ってみよう。
This game is so self-aware. But then this whole series is. During battle, you are free to move. Use the left stick to move and use the A button to unleash a normal attack. Now, the original HyperDimension Neptunia stuck with the traditional static turn-based battle system. Whoever went first, it depended on how quick they were. But yeah, the updated games are more actiony, but you still do have to like input commands like in a menu. But it's a lot more like interactive. You know, you have to do a lot more. You don't just have to just tap A. You have to get. You'll see. You'll have to get into enemy range. Once you have set additional attack commands, you can perform combo attacks with the A, X, or Y buttons. The Y button is for hits, the X button is for power, and the A button is for breaking the enemy's guard. Yeah, because the original version of this game, it had like this weird VRR sync filter on it that made it look blurry. But this mod I put on it gets rid of it, so it actually looks a lot cleaner. Bonk! Aw. We must keep bonking. Ow! Now sometimes enemies will get into a range where you can attack two at once, but like that. Nice. Ah, yes, look at that. So crisp, so lovely. Hoorah. It sounds just like a Little Karibo's Pharaoh voice. Hoorah. It's a pretty trusty sword, but you'll definitely be getting stronger ones. Isn't Compa ever so polite? Just everyone's Mr. or, you know. Yes, it just takes a bit of time to get used to the controls to the battle system again. But you know, at least I don't have to worry about constantly dodging and stuff. Excuse me. Alright, let's go. In dungeons, you can perform symbol attacks, jump, or use the treasure search function. Press the B button to perform a symbol attack. Strike a monster with a symbol attack to get the first strike. Press the A button to jump. Leap up onto ledges or hop down to lower levels. Use it to cut corners or find shortcuts. Press the X button to send a treasure search wave. This will help you locate hidden treasures in the dungeons, so you should always be... So every time you walk in for a dungeon, you should always just run around and just treasure search. You can find useful stuff there. Get first strike with a symbol attack, but if an enemy touches you from behind, the battle will start in their favor as a surprise attack. If you are touched by a monster before you can complete your symbol attack, this will result in a surprise attack. So yeah, you've got to judge when you use your symbol attack. Hug the edge of the field to access the flee command. Be careful since some battles will not allow you to escape. That's fine. Here we are. What do we have here? Herbs. I love that noise. Whoa! Look at these little tulips. Slap them! Ooh, they also have the same sets of attacks. Rush, break, and power attacks, so... Nice. Just slap, slap, slap! Oh. Compa does not have the power that Neptune has. So yeah, when I next play EmEmGameplay, there's gonna be a new Uma to get. So naturally there will be a stream on that day in order to get us the oh, I thought I could get them both, but I think that... Oh yeah, I can get them both. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to spending up all these hoarded points. Wow, we've done a few battles and we haven't leveled up yet. I mean, Mega Dimension Neptunia has a really funny way of starting the game. It's like you don't normally expect... Ooh, over here. Healing pod. Perfect. Healing grass. Oh my god, look at that. It's a dork. It's a sofa. It kind of looks like a sofa, doesn't it? I actually thought they were just like slimes, but apparently not. She doesn't really do a lot of damage, does she, Compa? Got it. But as you can see, oh, it's like it's a dog slime. Oh my goodness, we're nearly dead. I didn't notice that. Here you go, Neptune. We have skills. But really, we want to do this, because, you know. It's weird, because they do actually look like sofas, don't they? Alright, Compa, first aid yourself now. We should get a level up after this fight, then. Just because of Dogu, man. I don't understand why a character representing Sega would have the Final Fantasy fanfare as a celebration quote. It is kind of weird, isn't it? But, you know, it's definitely something Neptune would do, isn't it? Come on, let's find us some good stuff. No, leave me alone. I mean, I don't think there'll be many. Ah, come on here, you. Haha! Yeah, the frame rates are looking a lot nicer than they were before. I mean, at least Neptune can attack both. Break, break, break! Aw, so close. Oh yeah, this is also a game that runs on full heal on level up. So, you know, sometimes you can have a bit of risk and reward in regards to the battle system. Do you want to risk potentially dying? But if you can survive, you'll get a full heal. Doesn't seem to be many hidden stuff in here. I'm not sure if there's actually more. Ooh, life fragment plan, nice. So yeah, we can also like make items as well with the ingredients we find. Whoa, tulip! I was not going to risk. I was not going to risk being hit by that. Oh, give it 3 of them. But we can only hit this one, so the Dogu is no problem. Slap! You missed, you fool! They literally are the slimes from Dragon Quest, only with a dog motif. Oh, we're getting a load of plans. Wrong button. So where is it? I'm trying to remember. Items. Right, okay, it's not in there. Maybe I can only do it in town. Partner setup. Lily ranks, battle formation. Quests. Okay, I guess we can't do that yet. Skeleman! For some reason it was stuck in place. This thing is probably really strong though. Look at it, it's so different from everything else. That's it, guard break him. Power, power! Dead. You think doing something like this would actually alert enemies? Whoa, I'm not gonna let you get me! Knock him out of guard! Oh, see how strong he actually is? The fact that he could survive that initial attack tells you a lot, doesn't it? I'm close to leveling up, so... Oh no, I missed! That was close. No, Compa, leave her alone. Why you do this? Oh, yes! Look how strong we are now. Alright. I think that's strong enough now. Let's go save up while we can, eh?
なんだろうこれ。
Ooh, life fragments. I don't think we'll need these. Look how long ago it was. So we'll take it over that first save slot then. I'm glad it actually gives you the date the save was on as well. That certainly helps me decide which save to use.
到着です。ここにネプネプが突き刺さっていたです。
And she somehow fought her way through all these monsters by herself. Although to be fair, we were able to outrun them when we needed to, so maybe it wasn't that difficult to weave through the enemies.
おお、我ながら見事な穴が開いてるよ。
I know, right? You basically created a new landmark in this forest.
ネプネプ、何か思い出しましたか？
Yeah, it'd be nice if it did, but I don't think it will.
ネプネプ。
Nope. She drew a blank as we expected. Don't overload your brain, Neptune.
ダメ。全然何も思い出せない。ねえ、ゴンパ。本当にここに私が突き刺さってたの？
She's the one who found you.
はいです。ネプネプは夜空から流星のごとく降ってきて、ここに突き刺さったです。
Why else would there be a giant crater here?
まさしく流星。夜を切り裂いてって感じだね。
Well, yeah, that's how she described you when she first met you, you know.
そうです。どうしたのゴンパ？突然大声出したりして。
What?
もしかしたら近くにネプネプの手がかりになるものが落ちているかもしれないです。
Well, not like they have anything else to go off.
ネプネプ、何かなくなっているものはないですか？学生手帳でも保険証でも何でもいいです。
I have a feeling that her ID and stuff are back at her Basilcom.
いやー、
You'll know what a Basilcom is later.
記憶喪失じゃ何がなくなってるとかわかるはずない。あったあった、なくなってるものあったよ。
Oh, really? Sorry. I was in the middle of drinking when she said that.
本当ですか？それで、それは何ですか？それはもちろん。
Is it?
もちろん。私の記憶だよ。
Yes, what about your memory?
あれ？もしかして滑っちゃった？
Gotta be honest, I didn't even know what sort of joke she was trying to make there. Oh dear.
ネプネプ、こういう時にそういう冗談は良くないと思うです。
Unfortunately for you, Compa, that's what Neptune does best. Fools around.
あれってゴンパからのボケろってパスじゃなかったの？ネプネプのボケを置いておいて、とにかく手がかりが落ちてないか探すです。
Anyway.
この音は何です？
That's not good, is it?
なんだろう。嫌な予感がする。
I think we found our first boss, boys and girls.
足元が崩れた。
Or maybe not.
落ちるです。
Ah! Oh no!
いたたたた。
Wow, a secret underground cavern underneath the Virtua forest. Interesting.
まさかこんな短い間にもう一回落ちるなんて。リメイクだと思って油断してたよ。
There you go, see? This game, fourth wall breaking, it knows what it was based off of.
そういえばコンパは？コンパー、どこにいるの？大丈夫？
But you know, it just occurred to me, that fourth wall break, she said she couldn't remember anything from before the fall from Celestia, so it's kind of weird that she can remember that this is a remake and that it's different, this story route. I never realized that before. Why did it take me so long to realize?
なんとか大丈夫です。
Don't cry, Compa. You can heal yourself. You're a nurse after all.
よかっ 衝撃でコンパまで記憶喪失になったらどうしようかと思ったよ。
Oh man, just imagine. That would be so weird.
ところでどこなんだろうここ。多分ですけどさっきまでいた森の地下にある洞窟だと思うです。けどこんなところに洞窟があるなんて初耳です。
I guess this place always existed and Neptune's fall from the sky ultimately weakened the ceiling.
なんかすごく不気味な感じがするよ。
Well, let's try and get out of here as quick as possible then, I guess.
あれ？ねえコンパ、なんかこんなの落ちてたんだけど、これなんだろう。
What could it be?
なんでしょう。見たこともない形です。わかった。 RPG お約束の換金アイテムだよきっと。お店に売ったら何個くらいプリン買えるかな。
I don't know that reference. I wonder if anyone in the chat or maybe anyone on YouTube pod will actually tell me any of the references I'm not getting. I'm sure you'll help me out, right? Right? Oh, looks like we do actually have a boss.
何このいかにもなうなり声。
Very close by, I suspect.
ネプネプ、あそこに大きなモンスターさんがいるです。
Oh no!
助けてほしいです。
Oh no, it took Compa!
コンパがモンスターに捕まってあんなことやこんなことされちゃってるよ。
Oh no, she's being violated!
あんなこともこんなこともされてないです。見えないからって変な実況しないでくださいです。
I know, but I was just trying to make something saucy for the players or something, right?
ごめんごめん。私的にはファンサービスのつもりだったんだけど、やっぱ嘘はいけないよね。
Yeah, okay. Let's get
待って
serious.
今助けるから。いやー。ネプトゥーヌさんの攻撃。
Neptune's attack!
しかし効果はないようです。
Thank you, Histoire.
どうしよう、全然聞いてないよ。てか今の解説何？てか誰？
We can't see your attack. Someone has to mention it.
すみません、脅かすつもりはなかったのですが、つい。そういえばどこかで聞いたことがあるような気がするんだけど、もしかして私のお知り合い？
You know what? Maybe Neptune doesn't have amnesia. Maybe she just has short-term memory loss. That's what that tells me.
私は師匠イストワール。昨日ネプテューヌさんの夢の中でお話をさせていただきました。
See, the dream lady is actually real.
そうそう思い出したよ。夢の中に出てきた天の声さんだ。てかあれって夢じゃなかったの？
Well, you were in a dream, but she does actually exist.
ネプネプお話ししてないで助けてくださいです。
Can you just imagine what Compa's doing? She's being like held by the monster, and just all of a sudden, the one person who can save her just starts talking to nothing. It's like, what on earth's going on? Help me!
おお、そうだ、コンパを助けなきゃいけないんだった。天の声さん、あいつの弱点とか知らない？
Why else would she be commenting on it if she couldn't help?
弱点はわかりません。ですが、いつものネプテューヌさんなら女神化して戦えばすぐに倒せるはずです。
Ah, yes. Hard drive divinity, of course.
女神か？ごめん、天の声さん。私記憶喪失だから一から説明してくれるかな？
I mean, yeah. I guess the amnesia is also a front for the tutorial as well. It's just like, because doesn't it seem kind of weird that people are literally saying, you know, people are like, you do remember, right? Doesn't matter, I'll tell you anyway. This feels a little more natural? Question mark?
夢の中から妙に会話が噛み合わないと思っていましたが、まさかネプテューヌさんが記憶喪失だなんて。
Yes, that does make sense now, doesn't it?
困ったことにそうなんだ。けどその女神化ってのを使えばコンパを助けることができるんだよね。 ですが記憶喪失のネプトゥーヌさんに女神化ができるのでしょうか。
Don't worry. She's had to use this all her life before now. I'm sure it'll just come naturally to her.
記憶喪失だからって諦められないよ。無理を通して道理を蹴飛ばす。それが主人公ってもんでしょ。
Oh my god, is that a Gurren Lagann reference?
だからお願い、力を貸して。友達を、コンパを助けたいの。
It definitely sounds like a Kamina quote.
わかりました。私の力でネプトゥーヌさんを強制的に女神化させます。それで感覚をつかんでください。
You can force it? Here she goes.
ネプトゥーヌさん、あなたに力を。
Arise from deep inside of you and manifest itself into power! Yes, and she's grown in many different ways.
これが私。
So even Purple Heart doesn't remember. I mean, they act differently when they transform, so you always think that maybe it's like Kosaka Senpai, it's like an alternate persona, but no.
はい、それがネプトゥーヌさんの真の姿です。
Behold, Neptune's true form, Purple Heart.
ネプの姿が変わったです。すごいです。
Amazing, right? Absolutely amazing.
すごい。体の中から力が溢れてくる。これなら負ける気がしないわ。
Oh yeah. No way you'll
待って
lose.
て、コンパ。今助けるわ。
EK! Let's go! Oh look, it's a giant spider monster. It would be interesting if it actually was holding Compa in some way. Like if you look around, you like see Compa like held in a spider web or something. That would have been a nice little touch, but
確実に仕留める。
look at this thing. It's no match for me. Cross combination! Smash!
この程度で負ける私じゃないわ。
So weak. So weak.
まあ、こんなところね。
That was too easy.
すごいです、ネプネプ。あんな大きなモンスターさんをあっという間に倒したです。
Well, that's the power of the transformation, isn't it?
疲れた。
Alright, well, you know, that's great, but how are you meant to escape now if you're weak?
お疲れ様でした、ネプトゥーヌさん。コンパさん、怪我はありませんか？
はいです。ネプネプのおかげで怪我はないです。
Well, she's taken a sudden random voice talking to her very well.
あね、ネプネプ？この声の人は誰ですか？どこから話しかけてるですか？
It's quite convenient that she's able to talk to whoever she wants to.
ああ、この声？天の声ことなんだっけ？
You almost had it, Neptune.
イストワールです。
You're only off by one letter. Yeah, exactly.
そうそう、イースン、イースン。
Histy.
まあ、イースンでもいいでしょう。ご挨拶が遅れてしまいましたね、コンパさん。イストワールと申します。
Gets given a cute nickname, completely ignores it.
イースンさんですね。これはご丁寧にありがとうございますです。
コンパさん？
Not really, but okay, whatever. Oh no, more monsters! It may be alive, but surely it's severely weakened.
逃げるよ、コンパ。
Why don't you finish it off? It's literally nearly dead.
はいです。
God damn it.
やっと着いた。
Wait, you got away when you reached Compa's house? Did you just lure that thing into the city?
九死に一生です。
That's what it feels like it was,
ま
right?
さかあそこまでダメージを与えてまだ生きているなんて。
I know, right? It clearly had the death animation. How on earth was it still alive?
あ、そうだ。ねえ、イース。さっき洞窟でこんなの拾ったんだけど、
Alright.
何かわかる？
That's right, she did find something, didn't she?
それは鍵のかけら。私に施された封印を解くための鍵の一つです。
Yes, she's been sealed away.
イースンさん、封印されてるんですか？
Yes, she is. She's been sealed away by some evil presence.
お願いです。4つの大陸に1つずつ隠されている鍵のかけらを集め、私の封印を解いてもらえませんか？
I mean, I guess it makes sense to hide them in each land, considering how they're all hostile towards each other. It wouldn't be easy to get them all, would it?
別にいいけど、今みたいなモンスターと戦わなくちゃいけないんだよね。それって危なくない？
Well, yes, but she said it herself. She's the heroine of this game. She has to fight.
とても危険な旅になるとは思います。お礼というわけではありませんが、封印を解いてくれれば記憶喪失を直してあげることができます。
Uh-huh. So this isn't just a one-way deal. This'll be helpful for both of them.
はい。どのみちネプトゥーヌさんには記憶を取り戻していただかなければいけませんし。
See, it'll work out for everyone.
それなら、たとえ火の中でも水の中でも草の中でも、私頑張っちゃうよ。
She's gonna travel across the land, searching far and wide to find those fragments that are inside.
私もお手伝いするです。記憶喪失のネプネプを一人にはできないです。
Yes, you wouldn't be doing your duty of care if you let your patient go when she's not well.
ありがとう、コンパ。けど、学校はいいの？
Oh, that's right. She's probably still going to nursing school right now, isn't she?
学校ならモンスターさんのせいで休校中なので大丈夫です。
You'd think a medical school would be the last place closed when there's a monster outbreak, wouldn't you?
ありがとうございます。お二人とも。
Oh, she's going.
あれあれ、イースンの声がまた聞き取りづらくなってきたよ。電波状態悪いの？
I mean, it's amazing she's able to communicate with anyone at all, considering that she's sealed away.
鍵のかけらが持つエネルギーを媒体に話しかけていたのですが、どうやら時間のようです。
So she had a fragment.
大
Okay.
変申し訳ありませんが、鍵のかけらをよろしくお願いします。
聞こえなくなっちゃった。イースン大丈夫かな？
I'm sure she'll be fine. There must be a reason she's been sealed away after all.
けど、記憶を取り戻す手がかりが見つかったです。頑張って鍵のかけらを探すです。
Let's go!
私頑張るよ。
By sacrificing 20% of their max SP, Neptune and the others can activate their CPU forms. When Hard Drive Divinity HDD is on, the processor units activates and their powers are amplified for a stat boost. That's fine, thank you very much.
ネプネプ、これから旅に出るための買い物に行くんですが、一緒にどうですか？
Well, surely Neptune's gonna want to shop
お
as
昼
well.
は外食にしようと思うです。
Eating out, of course.
ああ、行く行く。美味しいものが食べれるなら、鉄道ゲームの貧乏神のごとく、どこにだってついていっちゃうよ。
Okay. I don't know that reference either.
改めて見ると、すごく都会って感じの街だね。
Of course, it's like the capital city of Planet Neptune, isn't it?
プラネトゥーヌは4つの大陸の中でも一番発展している国なんですよ。
And yet it was the first one. It was the one place to lose out in the console war.
あ、だからプリンっていう美味しい食べ物があるんだね。それはネプネプ。 プが知らなかっただけじゃん。
Yeah, of course. Of course they're everywhere.
おい、例の洞窟の噂聞いたか？
Rumor?
最近発見された洞窟のことだろ。まさか森の地下にあんな洞窟があったなんてな。
Wow, word travels fast.
実はそれだけじゃないんだ。あの中にはすごい数のモンスターがいるらしいんだ。
It sure is.
ネット掲示板ではあの洞窟こそモンスターの巣なんじゃないかってもっぱらの噂だ。
I mean, I guess that's the natural conclusion.
おいおい、マジかよ。それなら大発見じゃん。
Breeding? That sounds awesome.
けど調査しようにもなかなか人手が足りないらしく、ギルドに仕事を出して冒険者に依頼するのがやっとなんだそうだ。
Now you see what the quest menu was for. Because we're gonna be guild members.
マジかよ。他の国は女神様が先頭に立ってモンスターを退治してるってのに。
She's in no condition.
大丈夫なのかね、この国は。
I mean, I said she's in no condition to do anything, but she can do something, even with amnesia.
ポンポン？ネプネプ。旅立つ前に一つお仕事をしてもいいですか？
It's joined the guild, right?
今の人たちが話してた洞窟の調査ってやつ？はいです。こんな私でもプラネテューヌのために、女神さんのために何かしたいんです。
Little does she know, she's become fast friends with that goddess.
じゃあ今日は買い物はやめてギルドってところに行ってみよっか。
Shouldn't we do both?
いいんですか？
Surely they should do both.
今まではコンパが私に付き合ってくれてたんだもん。今度は私がコンパに付き合う番だよ。
Neptune, she is loyal to her friends. Here we are, this is what I was talking about. That's those plans we found. The remake system is a feature where you can use plans which adds items, enemies, new game systems, and more. Obtaining plans will add the proper subject which can be created through the plans obtained under the plans menu. The subjects listed under the plans menu can be created through use of materials obtained through dungeons and drops. Some plans can be toggled on-off, but cannot be toggled while in a dungeon, so make the change while outside of the dungeon. Here we are. Plans add subjects which can be created under the remake system. Confirm the plans you obtained at the plans menu. So plans are items which have the information of adding or changing game systems to remake the game. These plans can be obtained but in dungeons as rewards from enemy drops, from events, and more. So first things first. The plan system. We have no plans available, but we have items. Let's make a net ball. Right, we need to get some more doggo jelly. And of course we have a limited amount of megabits as well to use. So, quest? No, here we go. About the symbol attack. Attack an enemy symbol before you come in contact with them. The game literally told us that in the tutorial. Why is Miss Manual telling us it again? About the treasure search. There's a hidden treasure in each dungeon. Use treasure search to scan the dungeon to find the hidden treasure. So there's only ever one hidden treasure in a dungeon. Oh look! It's Dengeki! She ends up being a playable character in a couple of the spin-off titles. It's finally here! So this is the remade HyperDimension. Swoon. Indeed it is. Ah, here we go, over here. About materials. Sell all the materials you don't need for quick credits. It's better than just leaving it in the inventory after all. Makes perfect sense to me. Right, we've got some information here. Last time I woke to the sound of something piercing the ground. Now I can't sleep anymore. Well, that's no good, is it? Kimizu Nana. I'm Kimizu Nana, a singing and dancing idol. I can fight singing too, you know. Okay. Oh, it's player 2! Finally, the time has come. My time! I hope my time isn't timed. This was before the year of Luigi, by the way, so yeah. Here's the ramen connoisseur. Ramen noodle factory. I have to go and see one. Well, that was interesting dialogue.
ここがギルドってとこ？
It looks just like any other building in Planet Neptune.
はいです。ここではいろんなお仕事を受けることができるんです。
Another good way of earning credits.
洞窟の調査っぽいのはあった、これだ。受けたい依頼を見つけたらこうやって操作パネルに入力して、はい、これで受注完了です。
It is kind of weird that the guild here is open to anyone. Normally, in guilds in like fantasy settings, you need to like sign up for a guild in order to take the quest on.
慣れてるんだね。今までもギルドでお仕事してたの？今までは病院のボランティアとかお使いとか簡単なものだけで、こういったダンジョンを探索するのは初めてです。
Naruhodo! So she's actually been to the guild before. That makes sense.
じゃあ初のダンジョン探索絶対成功させようね。はいです。2人で頑張るです。
Let's go, everybody! Quests can be taken at the guilds in any land. Clear the quest's requirements and then claim your reward at the guild. Here is a list of quest-related icons and their purpose. Yeah, there are multiple endings to these Neptunia games, depending on how the shares are distributed. Also, quests necessary to advance the story will be identified with brackets. Alright, so let's accept some quests. So as you can see, these are all just very easy. Of course, it's all about increasing Planet Neptune share. Want to complete them all at least once. Got some new information. Oh look, Neptune's got a Twitter. It's a plan to make accessories. Oh, I want this. Neptune collection obtained. It's a plan to change the items you get in the dungeon, yeah? Find out what you get with this, yeah? Here we go, finally. Change items with the virtual forest. Very nice. Right. So let's go into the plan. Virtual forest. Right. A plan that changes the items you can pick up in Virtual Forest. Alright. So you can turn that on. So that's another way to hunt stuff. Here we go. Rabbit ribbon, purple ribbon, wing accessories. Leafy blow. So these are all things we can make to equip. New items. Let's quickly go to the Virtual Forest just to check out these new items, eh? No, I'm pretty sure the item was around here somewhere. Ah! No, Tulip, no! Fuck. Uh-oh. Magic support, please don't do that. Take that, doggo! Oh wow, we get 2 turns with Compa. I guess because she didn't finish her attacks. Curse you, Tulip, how dare you still live. Now I'm pretty sure the items are only what you find on the map, not what the monsters drop. Yeah, this isn't gonna get annoying, is it? Oh man, I missed again! Sure, I'm putting us on the back foot, but at least the tulips are weak. I can't quite hit them all. Fire syringe. At least the tulips are no threat, really. It's the Dogu man that's really the main issue I have. Boom, you're dead. Where are the items anyway? I don't feel like there are any items around here. Oh, there's the bridge. How dare you? I mean, he was getting out of the way, but... Nah, he wasn't quick enough. Presents complete. Oh, right, because we have to defeat a load of these enemies, don't we? For the quest. So I should really be fighting the enemies I come across, shouldn't I? Oh, I had them all there. Ouch! I did get us into a bit of an issue, didn't I? Dogus are too weak. Oh, only Neptune got a level up, but Compa's been in all the fights too, right? Why does she not? Although I wonder if maybe I can only get like the items back after a few like different like times have gone down round, maybe. It's all about timing, my dude. There we go, I needed that. That was for a plan. An inherited spirit. Whoa! He just beat me. At least they're all in a row now. Ah, I got a little bit carried away there. Let's try from this way. Yeah! Sorry, Tulip. Is Compa just like a lower level? Yeah, I just think she requires less. She requires like more XP to level up now. It's weird because they leveled up at the same time for a bit and then all of a sudden she didn't anymore. Come on. Let's check these quests. I've done that one. I need to fight one more Dogu. And I think the Super Otaku is in like that cave. There's a Dogu, that's the last one I needed. You're the last Dogu I need to beat. At least Compa should level up after this fight. Alright, that's that done. Now I think I have to run all the way to the exit now. Because clearly I've come back too early for the Harvest Shift to have any effect right now. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Close one. Alright, at least this isn't a big dungeon, so it's not too far to the exit. Alright, let's make that other plan, because I think we can make some more plans now. The healing pod. So I need 6 herbs to make the life fragment. Some of this actually need certain stuff. Boxer X Soul and Magical Wolfang. I think those are obviously in the Monster Cave. But I think we'll stop there for today. I mean, I don't have much time because, you know, I figured I wanted to get at least a decent amount done, and I think I have done in an hour and a half. I know a lot of it was dialogue, but you know, them's the breaks.